Hello.
Hello, Mr. Mhykol. How are you?
Hello, Wes. How are you?
I have brought you seeds.
Yes. I needed seeds. Barley
I did
seeds,
not.
even. We can
I,
make beer, man. We can make beer.
I've been debating. I died horrendously at the. You can see, everyone will see. I noticed there's a waypoint 982 meters away. Um, to the spider over there, and really all I have left are the pathetic remnants of a very sad and short life.
It's all right. We'll do well here. So, I've been busy.
I can tell.
I found a tree. So, I've already recorded an episode here. So, this is my second episode here. I don't know if you've even recorded one yet, have you?
I have recorded. I have not edited yet. I know this sounds bad, but I'm struggling with my intro. So now that I'm here, there's good intro material here. So
I don't even have an intro. Anyways, I just throw the footage up. There you go.
It's the remnants of my DWP training. Like I can't help it. Like I want like an intro with a piece of canned music, and I want an outro, and
I do that sometimes. Sometimes I just want to get the video. Anyways, so found tree. Look at how big the tree is. This tree is huge.
It is very big.
Look at that. It goes all the way up. So one of the plans I had, and I'm inviting you in on it, is I want to build a tree house up there.
Okay.
Up there. You see that? Now what's
like
cool
on
about
top of the leaves?
Well, up there somewhere. I don't know. Probably in the leaves, mixed in with the leaves. I haven't been up there yet. I have no idea what it's like up there.
Something just fell down over here.
It's probably a slime. So up above, I don't know how much experience you have with modded Minecraft.
I have quite a bit, but it's not in predictable mods. Yes, it is a slime.
So up above our tree here is a slime island, a floating slime island. Is on
Did
top
you do that
of
on purpose?
No, it was. You can kind of see the edge of it from here.
Oh, wow.
If you look straight up. So every once in a while, a blue slime will come flying down. And he'll want to make our life miserable.
That's actually kind of cool. Can we turn that into something?
Maybe at some point we can. So, a few things I've learned with this pack, getting started, is there are every once in a while, you see there's plants everywhere.
Yeah.
That's Botania. Brilliant Botania. Okay. But every once in a while, one of them is a poison ivy plant.
Really?
So you'll be walking along, and all of a sudden you start taking damage. You're like, what the heck? And then you look down, and it's poison ivy. So if you run across poison ivy, you get poisoned for like 5 seconds.
That's great.
Yeah, that's fun. So I think I got most of the poison ivy around here.
Okay, well, I'm about to clear a lot of this vegetation out. If we need food, I probably ought to plant. Is there a place you want me to build a farm eventually?
Anywhere, really. So let me continue the tree tour.
Okay, yes, tree tour.
Before we start getting too productive. Because, I'm all about not being productive. So I have apple trees, which are right here. When they get the little flowers on them, they're starting to flower, then they turn green. And then they turn red. When they turn red, you can right-click on them and get an apple.
Ooh, that's awesome!
So this has been my source of food. Once you get... I don't think they regrow apples. So once you've pretty much appled out a tree, I just cut it down and replant it. Because it drops saplings. So that's what I've been doing for my food right now, are these apple trees.
Okay.
So here's the big tree. You might notice... the door kind of blends right in. You can barely see it. That? So it's part of the Natura mod that you can make a redwood bark door. And it matches.
That's fancy.
Tree. Yeah, so boom. There's our place.
Ah.
So the entire inside of this, when I first started, was filled with this redwood, which is on the floor right now.
Okay.
It was solid.
And you've been carving out all these floors that I'm looking down on?
Yeah, so I've been working, down, we'll handle down here in a second. Okay. Down is a different thing. So up here, I've been carving out these floors, and I've been putting in tech in these floors, some basic tech. I haven't gotten too far in all of them. Basically, my goal before I started getting deep into recording is to have some basic stuff going on. So I'm not spending 30 episodes just getting some of this basic tech. So, because that's kind of the way it is like the starting is slow. It takes forever to start.
Yeah.
But once you get started, then it starts moving.
Yes.
So I've got some basic Ender IO equipment here. Basically, you remember the grinder or the pulverizer and stuff. That's basically what these are. The sag mill is like the grinder or pulverizer, and the alloy smelter is basically the furnace. The one in the middle is a power generator.
Okay.
Which is actually being decommissioned right now because I have this guy over here, this red guy.
Yeah,
generating
I saw
power.
some lava.
Yep.
I saw some lava.
He's generating lava. Fluid ducts.
So much better than the old lava crucible thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a fluid tank. And then flue ducts and item ducts are no longer there's like some bug with them in this version.
Yeah.
So we're using Ender IO conduits, which are actually they look pretty neat.
They do kind of. I once wanted to make a treehouse. This is interesting. When I was playing on the Joe Hill's democratically run FTB server.
Yeah.
I wanted to build a treehouse, and I wanted to have lava pipes like this running all through it that like illuminated the place, but I couldn't ever get enough illumination from the pipes.
Yeah, I think the tanks illuminate. I don't know if the pipes give any illumination. I haven't tested that. I know the tanks do.
I hear lots of.
Oh yeah, we're going to be attacked by slimes constantly. That's what I've been dealing with. They come raining down from the island. I don't know if you look on your little mini map on the top right. You got that? You see all the little slimes all around us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in a slime chunk. Plus, we've got the blue slimes. So we've got slime for days. Which I don't think this is the version of Minecraft. It's 1.7.10, right? So I don't remember if this is the version with slime blocks or not.
Well, actually,
I can find out. Slime. Yeah, I mean, because it's got the FTB version, or not FTB, the modded version. We're not an FTB. No, we don't have. It has the Tinker's version.
They're slime bricks.
Yeah, that's from Tinker's. So then, moving up here is nothing.
So maybe we can put a bouncy castle up top of this thing.
Maybe a bouncy castle. So the tree starts narrowing as you go. So this is the last of this width, and then it's going to start narrowing down. And so you can keep going up, and this is kind of where I've gotten with the carving, and you can see that it was actually solid redwood.
Wow.
And I'm just sitting here with my axe going boom, just cutting it out nice and slowly.
This is gonna be some good work, but at the same time, like we've got a ways to go up, don't we? This tree is not.
It's got ways to go, but I have no shortage of wood because this redwood.
That's a good point.
This redwood, if you throw it in your crafting bar, it gives you 4 redwood planks. They're like logs.
Nice.
So you can even cook them for charcoal and everything. So
how big is our level here? Can we go? Is this the bark? Is that what we're seeing?
Yeah, so the bark is the outside, and then the redwood is the inside. So we can keep digging until we see bark. Every once in a while, there's bark in the center.
Well, that's strange.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like tree rings, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. So basically right here is our tree.
Is there anything like when you imagine like what we're going to do for this treehouse? Is there any like interesting qualities that you're hoping to bring to it? Are we going for like a Swiss Family Robinson treehouse?
I think so. Yeah, I think with multiple levels and all sorts of little like things here and there, kind of like kind of fluid moving.
Should I put a thing on the floor?
Crafting.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. So at some point there's elevator blocks, and we'll put an elevator block in the center here so we can elevate.
That would be awesome.
Elevate straight up.
Oops. I did that on purpose, I swear.
I took it.
I'm a professional.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much how far up I've gotten in digging. Now we're going to move down.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to see all the interesting stuff. So you said you've had some experience with it, right?
I have, yes.
Ender IO is new. You probably have never messed with Ender IO.
I have never messed with Ender IO. I've done industrial craft. I've done some Thomcraft. I've done and I've done there was a couple of other power things that I did.
Thermal expansion, probably.
Yes, I did some thermal expansion
This thing right here.
Yeah. And then I've made lava power systems. I've made oil power systems. I've made wind systems. I've made automated wind bread farms and pumpkin farms and all that kind of stuff. So I've done some basic stuff.
Well, this pack it doesn't have IC, it doesn't have industrial craft, and it doesn't have mechanism. So we won't have those to feed off of, but we do have thermal and we have Ender IO. And we do also have applied energistics, which I don't know if you've ever messed with that.
No.
But that is going to be fun. Messing with
This does look like a portable generator.
It is a portable generator. you can pick it up and take it wherever, and the power will stay in it.
And one other thing I could focus on, if you want, is I could work on getting us I could build a quarry in the quarry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, and there's an Ender Quarry. So if you search in NEI for Ender Quarry, or I think it's 2 words. Yeah, Ender Quarry. From Extra Utilities. That's what we're going to want to get work towards, but it's going to take a lot of resource.
Ender Q? I'm not seeing it.
Ender Quarry. It's an Extra Utilities.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know if you can search by number. You can. 1321.
There we go. Ender Quarry. Okay, that's awesome. Because like I remember back in the day, I had a lava generator, and what I did was or what was it that I was doing? I was taking stuff and turning it into energy in the quarry world and shipping it with a weird, bizarre ender chest pipe things back into the regular world. So
with Ender IO, there's interdimensional piping available.
Uh-oh.
So we can. What? Are we getting attacked?
It just dripped on us.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's probably the slime from outside. So in here, have you ever messed with Tinkers?
No.
So this is Tinker stuff. This is a smeltery on this side, and over here is a high oven. And what these do is they allow you to melt down materials and build special tools and other things. So like in my hand right now, we've got a mattock, and it's got here. Let me toss it at you. It's kind of broken, but basically it's a shovel, an axe, and a hoe, all in one tool, and it's got different parts. And you can add modifiers and stuff to it, so you can make far better equipment using this.
I covet it. It is awesome. I will make one.
So you got patterns and stuff you use from the pattern chest over here, and you take a pattern, you put it on here, and then you gotta melt down. Yeah, and then you melt down the metal you want in the pattern, and then you hit the thing, and
oh, that's cool.
So it gets kind of, and then you got the tool station here, which you then take and you build your tool with. So you select which tool you want.
Very nice.
So you can even make a battle sign.
A frying pan.
Yeah, and a frying pan. And then repairing stuff is real easy too. So like my mattock is almost broken, once it gets almost broken, I can toss it in with a iron block, or not an iron block, an iron ingot, and it'll repair it full. No experience cost or anything to repair it.
Cool.
And when your tool breaks, it doesn't like disappear; it just stops working.
Oh, I like the rapier too.
Yeah.
Oh. So much research I'm gonna have to do.
There's so much. And I'm probably overwhelming you
That's all right.
And but I'm hoping I can get you a good understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
Here, I have a bunch of blocks all of a sudden. And in this portal, people are probably wondering, what the heck is this? And my tooltip on the top is saying mining portal, so it's kind of giving it away. So
I'm gonna go through it.
Let's go through it. You gotta shift when you go into it. But it's a special portal that's really easy to make or get the materials for. They make it really easy to get to. Like it's easier than the Nether to get into.
Oh,
to make the blocks and everything for it. Because it's just portal frame blocks, and then you need a special tool, which I don't have on me, that only requires a flint and steel and a pick, I think.
And this is your hole in the ground for digging stuff up?
Yeah, and this was my hole I started for my branch mining. I haven't done much branch mining, but that was the hole I started. But basically, this is a very flat world it's stuck at noon constantly.
And anyone who watched my old DWP, this is exactly the kind of world. I mean, I just turned it into Swiss cheese.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, this is the mining world. This is for the quarries to sit here and destroy the world without destroying the other world. And you can do farms here or do whatever you want.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
And we can port over, we can use the interdimensional stuff to move items and energy back and forth.
I like it.
Yay.
So what are we going to do down from the tree?
Okay, so this part is the tree root. If you look at the walls, it says Redwood root.
Oh yeah.
So this is underground. This part is. And it was full of poison when I first started working here. I had to drain all the poison out of it. Yeah. It was fun. There's probably still some poison back behind some of these walls, so we have to be careful if we're ever digging.
How did you drain it out?
Just popping blocks in and breaking them away. So down this way is where I first started mining. And I ran across this dropper, which let me get out of the way.
It was here already?
It was here already, and it had a factorization manual in it, which I thought was really weird. It was just sitting there. And I was just digging straight down, and I ran across it. I was like, what the heck is that?
That is very strange.
So I thought I'd leave that. Oh, and this is just where I'm tossing cobble.
What is it? What is in the manual? I'm going to look at it.
Go ahead and look at it. It's just all about factorization, which I've never really messed with. I don't know too much about it. But I've died down this way. People on my recording will see latest death being right down here. Because I have fallen down this thing so many times.
Okay, well, I will come back to you, book.
But there's really not much else down here. I mainly came down this way to start looking for some basic materials and to find lava. So I needed lava. Which this lava lake that I'm at right now used to be pretty full. At one time, I started digging it all up. You finding me?
No, I'm not.
I'm right behind you.
Really? Where?
Stop.
Oh,
Right
hey.
Hey. And so yeah, I dug this way. Over here. And this lava pool was full.
Nice.
I've been using it for the that thing in the treehouse. Or in the tree.
More lava.
More lava. And lots of materials that need to be mined yet.
Okay, cool.
And I found diamonds in here.
Now I'm jealous.
I found them not long ago, actually. So they're back at the tree.
I keep finding things that like I can't mine up because all I have is like my sad little stone pickaxe.
Well, we got iron back at the base.
Oh. Yeah, I want to make some armor too. For the most part, I'm beaten. I'm a beaten Minecraft player. I've been humiliated by the hungry spider.
Oh, the hungry spider. So huge.
I mean, I almost feel like he needs a name. Like he needs to be a unique creature with the amount of people that he's killed on this server.
He's killed. Well, he hasn't killed me yet. I walked right past him. I just strolled right past him. Like, hey, how's he doing? Very huge spider.
But there's like a couple of pyro tombstones over there. There's a Sevidus tombstone over there. There's a BTC tombstone.
Everyone's getting hit by him.
I bet I have. There's a tombstone I can't find.
Oh, yours?
Yes, and it has like all my first round of stuff.
Oh no.
And that always makes me sad because it's like somewhere out there are things unclaimed. It's like I'm one of those players that when you I don't want to leave anything behind in Skyrim because it just feels like waste.
Oh, we got an ender. Oh, so this mod pack has morph mod.
Oh yeah.
So we can morph into things we've killed. So I can like morph into like a skeleton.
Yep. And I can be a sheep.
Oh, yeah, you've killed a sheep. You evil man.
Well, I've also been one of these. Oh, I'm a giant skeleton.
No, you're not. You're a little one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're a little skeleton.
The description says giant. Maybe if I get beat up, I get bigger.
Maybe. This one says flying spider. I think it's just
those are the ones that look like Tron, but you don't look like Tron. You just look like a regular.
Yeah, it says flying spider for some reason.
Yeah, but you just look like a normal black-brown spider.
And I got that too. And what's nice about the spiders is you can climb.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, were you getting burned by the torch?
No, I fell. I lagged and I fell. Or maybe I was getting burned by the torch. What the heck?
Or is it? You're doing something.
I'm taking suffocation damage.
Like, because your head's going into the ceiling?
So there's an issue with the morph mod where no matter, even if you are 1 block high, it thinks you're 2 blocks high.
Yeah.
So you can go into 1 block high things, but then you start taking suffocation damage.
I guess that kind of saves you from being a big cheaty pants.
Yeah. Well, you can you can fly if you get like a flying mob.
Yeah.
Which I don't have any, so I can't fly.
So how do you put liquids into the storage tank? Do you just right click on them?
Yeah, with a bucket.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fluid tank. So let's make you a pick.
Ooh, yeah.
So let's decide what materials. Excuse me. Whoa. Let's see. So what do we have for metal? Oh, I want that there.
Repulsion plant.
Yeah. So those are those plants I found in the mining world. I haven't done anything with them yet because I just found them waiting for you. Let's see.
Oh, I should sleep.
Oh yeah, set your spawn here.
Yeah.
There we go. Good morning.
Hey, thanks. Berries.
Oh yeah, raspberries to eat. Let me grab. Alright, I got iron up here. Okay, iron. So I think I'm gonna get you. I might give you a Damascus steel. You can get. There's my.
Look at all this stuff you've got.
Wait, where are you? Oh, hi.
I'm right behind you. Hi. I'm lurking.
Are you looking through my chest?
I am. Manganese. Look at you with your manganese.
Oh yeah. I don't know what. Let's see how good. No, I can't. You can't use that for. Never mind. Tinkers. Doesn't work with tinkers.
I might have to go ahead and do some Thaumcraft again too, just because.
I've never like any of the magic mods. I've never done them. I really.
Well,
magic isn't
like
my thing.
I've never finished them. So like that might be my, right. It might be my like late night. I'm not filming this, but I want to do something on the server thing.
So I'm gonna help you make a pick. Okay.
Okay.
So a pick in Tinkers, which I need to move my microphone a little bit, requires 3 pieces. It requires a tool rod, which there's a tool rod cast.
Okay.
For you. And all that stuff is kept in this little pattern chest that's kind of hidden back here.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay. So you need a tool rod. You need a tool binding, which I'll throw that at you here.
Okay. There's one in here already.
No, you need the cast, not the pattern.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you just pick that up. It's in your inventory.
Yes.
Tool binding. And then a pickaxe head cast.
Okay.
All right. So what we can do is you'll notice if you hover over them, it says material cost. And it'd be like 1 or half or whatever. The rod and the binding both require half, which is basically half an ingot.
Okay.
Or half a whatever. So what I'm doing is we're going to make an iron rod and binding and a Damascus steel head.
Okay.
For it.
Now, what does the iron rod do for you?
Iron
Does it increase
rod
the durability?
Yeah. It increases the durability a bit. We could do like a stone rod, which will make it stone bound, which means it increases with speed the more broken it gets.
Yeah.
But we're messing around right now because I've never actually made a pick with these 2 materials. So.
Oh, I see. And so, like, the layers of molten metal.
Yep. So the seared stone, ignore that. I need to get that cleared out of there. That was from building the high oven.
Yeah.
That requires seared stone. But so you'll see molten iron and molten Damascus steel in there now.
Right.
So if you place down your tool rod pattern in the casting table, and then you see the spout, right click on that. And you saw your iron come in there, and then it solidified, and then it went away because the hopper underneath sucked it into the chest that's below. So your tool rod, which is reinforced, you see, was in there. So take that, and now take that out and put it in the binding.
Binding, there we go.
And do it again. You want to make a binding. It'll solidify and then get sucked in, and then. And then we want to make sure Damascus. So if you right-click on the controller here, if you click on an item, on a layer, it'll make it the bottommost layer. The bottommost layer is what comes out when you right-click on it. So you want to make sure your whatever you want is your bottommost layer.
Right.
Put in the head. It's a full material, so it'll take up the full ingot that's in there. And then get sucked away. And now all that's left in the smeltery is seared stone, which I need to clear out of there. I'm clear that out right now. Maybe.
Okay, so then I come over to this thing, right?
Yeah, now it's empty. Okay, so now you come into the tool station, which is on the right here, and you click on your pickaxe.
Okay, and I put in my pieces.
Put in your pieces. And then,
oh, yes.
And then there's your pickaxe.
Okay,
now it should... Now hover over it, and hold down Shift, and it should tell you what it takes to repair it, and its mining level. So what mining level is it? I'm curious, because I'm not sure.
Mining level 6.
Mining level 6. Okay.
Is that what I just saw?
It should be
mining speed 6. Pardon me. Mining level obsidian.
Ooh, so that's an equivalent to a diamond pick.
Yeah.
Mine's redstone because I used iron. So it would require Damascus.
Now, where did you get the Damascus steel?
So that is an alloy.
Okay.
So an alloy is a mixture of 2 different types of metal.
Yeah.
Which you make in the smeltery. Okay. So if you search up what is it?
Damascus
steel. Where are you at, Damascus?
There we go. Ingot is made by...
So yeah, if you do the top one left and right, it'll tell you the alloying. So it takes an iron and a bronze to make you Damascus. So I'm going to build me an exact same pickaxe because I want one.
I don't blame you.
I want that. So we need an iron and a bronze. Do I have a bronze? I do have a bronze. And then we're going to toss another iron in for good measure. So you want to be careful with smeltering, because if you do multiple metals and the metals can combine, they will combine. So if you start melting stuff down in the smelter, you don't want to have like another metal in the smelter. You want to make sure it's empty. Because if it can combine with a metal that's in there, it will combine with it. And you might have a result you don't want.
So you've put iron and bronze in there, and that's going to make your Damascus steel.
Mm-hmm. And then I put in another iron because I'm going to make iron.
Right.
An iron tool rod and an iron binding. Which, did you put it all back in?
Yes. How did you get the stone out of there?
I poured it into the casting basin.
Oh.
And then if you've got stuff in like the casting basin, which is over here, or in the casting table. So the basin makes blocks for you. So if you have 9 ingots of iron in there and you want to make an iron block, you just pour it into here. And then I'm breaking it because that's going to clear out what's in it.
Okay.
Because there was the molten stone was in there. So I've got I got 2 ingots of Damascus in there. And I should have 1 ingot of iron here soon.
This is a very compact use of space for these items here.
Well, and this is a multi-block. It goes back several blocks deep.
Yeah, what is that behind there?
So these are multi-block structures. And this is actually 5 by 5.
Okay.
And it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can go up even higher. The taller it goes, the more items you can put in on the left-hand side.
Oh, okay.
To melt down. So we've got the pick head. So we're gonna make the Damascus head, and then we're gonna make iron binding and rod. Okay. And then if you have like a leftover ingot, there's this ingot cast, which I have over here for...
Okay.
This is a project I'm starting on. It's not working yet. So then there's the ingot cast. You throw that in. And then we've got an ingot of Damascus steel left in there. In this smeltery.
Okay.
So then we just hit that, and it pours it in, and it creates us an ingot.
Oh.
And now there's an ingot in there of Damascus steel.
Because I might have to make one of these fancy...
So now if you need to make a cast, because you might notice like there's not...
Yeah, there's just a little table over here, right?
Yeah, so there's a table right here called a... Where's it at? Oh, yeah, right here. Called a stencil table. So you can make a stencil. So let's say you want to make a hammer or something. You need to make a hammer pattern. So you make the pattern, which I have in my hand right now, and then you take in the part builder over here. Over here is a part builder. You put the pattern in. I don't know if you can see the pattern in there.
Yeah.
And then you put in the parts. This one requires 8, actually. So I need 8 cobblestone. How much?
Here, hold on.
There you go. I got some.
There you go. I got it already.
So, and then it'll create a hammerhead here, a stone one.
Right.
Which is fine. And then to make a cast, you then take the stone one, or whatever, wood, or whatever you decide to use, put it in here, and then it requires brass. So I need to melt down brass, or gold. Brass or gold. So you melt down, I'm melting down an ingot of brass that I have on me. And brass, again, is another alloy that you make by combining 2 different metals. Alloys are fun. There's a lot of alloys in this mod pack, too.
So many animal sounds. Stop it. You're scaring me.
I know. They're all just surrounding us. They can't get in, though. We're okay. We're safe. I made it so the zombies can't break down that door.
How'd you do that?
You put it in sideways. So they think it's actually open right now instead of closed.
Oh.
It tricks their AI.
You're a cheater.
Yep. All right, so we've got aluminum brass in right now. And you see that I have the part here sitting in the casting table.
Yeah.
So if I just hit that, it'll pour. It'll make a thing around it, and there we go. Now we've got the cast.
Oh, that's very cool.
Oh yeah, I threw the hammer in there, but I've got the cast on me.